Hey everybody, this is episode 3 of Kon-Head's Crunchy Review.
Crunch, crunch.
And where we're not eating extra long barbecue cheeseburgers from
We're talking like walking.
We're watching anime, and this week... Oh, I'm your host, Dodger J, and with me as always is...
Jared. Of course. Why wouldn't I be here?
I don't know, because the void sucked you up, and now I'm talking...
The snake lady void.
Now I'm talking to a snake. So, today we're going to be reviewing episodes 9 of Black Bullet and Mekakucity Actors, as well as number 364 of Naruto Shippuden. This is the first week we're going to be reviewing it, because it came back and we watched it.
Finally, stupid filler.
So, Jared, was it worth the wait?
It was. It was a great episode.
It had the feels as...
It had feels, it had action.
As the young ones would say, the feels.
The feels.
So, did you liked it, did you?
I did.
Why did you like it?
Because what I said came true.
Oh, about Neji wearing women's clothing?
No, about Neji Hyuga dying.
Yep, pretty big death? Wasn't even...
It was kind of fast.
What do you mean?
Well, no, I think it was good.
It wasn't even the first death in the episode, was it?
No, there's a bunch of just minor characters dying. Oh, no, what's his name? His dad died.
Yeah, Shikamaru...
Inu and Shikamaru's dad died.
Yeah, so...
Because the Ten Tails blew up the headquarters of the Allied forces.
Yeah, and I forgot to say spoiler warnings, but by now you're spoiled, so I'll put it in the...
Well, it's a review for new episodes, so of course there's going to be
Some people don't spoil it. They've got that skill.
Well, I love spoiling on my reviews.
Well, hopefully by now you know...
I assume people watch what I watch.
That we're going to spoil you, and Neji does...
We're like delightful fathers. We spoil you.
So, Neji gave up his life to save Naruto from a bunch of spiky...
Well, it's kind of weird because Naruto was protecting Hinata, but he didn't have the strength.
No, she was protecting him.
Oh, and vice versa.
Yeah.
Same thing. They're both going to bite the bullet. But then out of nowhere, Neji came and just took the needle to the back.
Yeah, because for some reason the Byakugan wasn't fast enough or something like that.
I don't know.
The palm technique. Remember I think it's...
I don't even remember why.
I think it's Hinata's dad. Was that him in the...
Yeah.
He's like, oh no, the palm techniques are too slow or something. So,
because everyone's out of energy at this point.
Yeah, because, like, surprise, the army couldn't defeat...
Well, they were aiming for Madara, and then the Ten Tails just slapped him a new one. Slapped him in the face. He's like, no.
This kind of, like... If I could go off on a wild tangent...
Go ahead.
But, like, Japan has, like, this collective...
Tangent over. No, I'm just kidding.
This, like, collectivistic culture, you know? Where, like, the community's kind of more important than the individual.
Yeah. Like in Wolf Children, where the elders and stuff would help her farm.
It's all about, like, being part of a community and everything. But in anime, in shonen, almost every time it takes one individual to...
Kill the monster?
Yeah. I mean... I guess they're motivated to help everyone else, but...
They help, but it just doesn't work.
But, like, the Z Fighters, were they ever gonna defeat anyone without Goku?
They just give up. Krillin's like, yeah, I'm done. Retired.
So it's just something I've noticed in anime is, like... It's always the individual who has to stand up.
Well, recently, I guess, Attack on Titan, but even then...
Yeah, it's like Eren.
Yeah. They kind of fell through with that.
Anything else you want to say about this episode?
I'm just glad Naruto's back. I like watching it. I like seeing how powerful Naruto's going to get. Because he's an anime character that is getting up there. Like,
yeah, he's...
getting close to the Dragon Ball Z characters.
Yeah, I think he's almost to the mountain that Goku's standing on.
No, he's probably at the base.
Yeah, that's what I meant. He
can see the mountain.
He can see Goku way up there, and everyone else is still in the forest somewhere. What about Naruto and Hinata? They're kind of like
getting it.
Isn't it kind of like confirmed that they'll be the couple as opposed to like him and Sakura? How do you feel about that?
I'm not a huge Hinata fan.
Yeah.
she just seems really. Her character's boring to me, and she's really bland.
Oh man, you're upsetting half the internet.
I know. I'm not saying if you like her, that's cool. I like a different opinion. It's just my opinion. I don't. She's a cool character. Well, that's even Sakura's bland to me. There's not really a really cool
strong female character in that show. Tintin.
No. There needs to be like a Naruto girl.
One thing I like about the relationship is that like it's sort of unexpected. Unexpected, where like you've seen it in the past where she's kind of like shy and like stalking him.
It's unexpected that it's developing.
Yeah, it's usually in anime, especially like shonen. It's like the first girl they see. Yeah, the friend. That's the one they'll fall in love with. But with Naruto, they kind of took it different.
I like when she grabbed his face. That was very touching. She's like, "Hey, get out of that."
She's always there in the big battles for him, unlike Sakura, who's like
just in the background,
killing some.
Well, she was a stupid person.
Yeah.
That's Sasuke. Him and Sai, I just can't stand those guys.
Well,
again, sorry, people.
Yeah, you're offending all the women who might listen to this someday.
Sorry, women.
So, let's switch over to Black Bullet.
Oh! I love Black Bullet. It's one of my... it's
your
good.
breakout of the year so far?
It's almost filling the void that Kill la Kill left.
Oh, almost.
Almost.
Tina Sprout.
She's adorable. These little girls, man, they're so cute.
They are. They're like too cute.
It's hard not to like one of them.
How the monsters are just dropping dead by the cuteness.
Like, oh god, you're adorable.
And to like beat our old X-Men adage to a pulp, they got their Wolverine this week.
Oh, yeah. Well, more like Lady Deathstrike.
Yeah. Did you like this character? These two new characters?
She was cute. She was like Lady Deathstrike and Inuyasha.
She was and also the shy one.
Yeah, that was kind of weird to me.
It's pretty funny. I love the end of this one where they were doing that little chant.
Yeah.
It's completely just silly, but
well, they're gonna head up against like 1,000 monsters. Just gotta lighten the mood a little.
So
I liked his teacher, his sensei.
Yeah,
his fighting sensei.
Oh, yeah, the guy with the white hair.
Mm-hmm.
I like this episode better than the last one for some reason.
What was the last one?
Where he fought the
blonde guy?
Yeah, the blonde guy. I thought it was because I thought they were just gonna do the same thing as last time, where he just goes and fights a guy and then they join the team. But they kind of mixed it up this week.
There is a question for you though. Who are you curious about? Who killed that guy at the train tracks?
Not really.
No. I think it's just a monster.
No, I kind of think it's the guy with the mask. Which do you remember his name? I don't.
I don't, but I love him.
Either that or that guy's going to join their team for some reason. Because they did say that they needed or he was wanting another couple for their little squadron.
He wanted 10 people.
Yeah, he wants 10 people. So, but it doesn't look like they're going to go look next episode.
Yeah, it looks like they're just going to start.
Yeah. We kind of met the army this week of all the...
Also, we forgot to mention that Tendo girl is part of them now. Part of that team.
Yeah, even though...
Because she had to team up with Tina Sprout.
Yeah, even though she has...
She has some kind of illness.
Yeah, they said.
I don't remember.
Oh, no, they didn't say. They just said she was getting treated for it.
Yeah.
What do you call it? I can't remember right now. Like when you have cancer.
A
dialysis.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so... Any other words of knowledge that you want to say about Black Bullet?
Did you like that luchador? That naked guy?
Yeah. That was funny. He didn't have a little girl, though. I need, like, a little luchadora.
Yeah, a luchadora?
Yeah.
Is that a real thing?
Yeah, I think so.
Pretty cool.
Dead air right now, guys. So we move on, or do you want to say anything else? Predictions? Anything?
Predictions for the next episode?
Yeah.
I think they might fight. I think something might like break out because of the wall being
constructed
again.
corroded with the whiteness.
And they're trying to replace it.
Yeah. So you got like a little like
I think like a small
scout kind of squadron of monsters is gonna like leak into the.
Yeah, and we can see the power, like the true powers of the blonde-haired guy and his little girl, and his master and his little girl.
Okay. As we probably should mention that we don't watch like the preview for the next episode.
No, I know.
So they might be yelling at us right now, like they're showing what they're doing. But we like to guess what's gonna happen.
Some of them have probably already seen it.
Yeah. Did we predict for Naruto? I don't think we did.
I have no idea. I guess.
So they show
regrouping.
Yeah. So Naruto's got like a new resolve because he kind of like inflamed Hinata.
Oh yeah, what was that about?
I don't know. Maybe they're gonna combo up and do some silent palms of death.
Yes. Kurama silent palms.
Kurama.
Did you like how he was like in that meditative state, like?
Oh yeah, he's like super mellow now. Now that they've tamed him,
dude, he's like a bro now.
And he's like all wise and everything like that.
He's like buddies with Naruto now.
Yeah, making jokes.
Not too far ago, he was like wanting to eat him.
One of the funniest parts in Naruto, I think, so far is when he like grabbed Kakashi and like threw him at Obito.
Yeah, that was awesome.
So let's go on to Mekakucity actors.
We should, because I have a lot to say. I think we have a lot to say about this.
Yeah, this was a good episode, but it started off.
This week was so good. All three were good episodes. So it didn't start off good though.
No, we should say
episode. This was retarded. Forgive my
you're offending everyone else again.
Again, I'm sorry. I don't think when I talk, but it was not good in the beginning.
Well, I kind of like what they were going for, trying like a new animation style.
It was kind of like Ruby, if you've ever seen that show.
Yeah, it looked very Flash-based.
By Rooster Teeth, I think.
Flash-based or CG.
But it did not look good. Like
no, her face.
They look like puppets.
How do you say Ano? Is it Ano?
I don't know.
It's A-Y-A-N-O.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like it's spelled though. It's like I know or something like that. Her face looked weird.
She looked like puppets, like Naruto, like those puppets. It freaked me out. And the song wasn't that good.
No.
It was like
it did have like that Studio Ghibli like feeling, I thought, when they went to the title screen.
Yeah.
But
then it took a turn for the worse.
I like when they like change animations. At first, I thought it was gonna be like that action animation that they use during like Naruto fights and stuff like that.
Lines and stuff like that.
Yeah, but that didn't happen.
I thought it was gonna be the whole episode looking like this, and I was afraid.
Yeah, I was a little afraid.
But after the little title card, they went back to the original animation.
Okay.
But in this episode, we see her backstory.
Yeah, we get a lot of backstory. We get a lot of the story kind of filled in.
We get her backstory, the 3 kids that she lived with, the orphans.
Yeah.
The fox-looking dude, the silent girl, and
brown hair guy,
tall guy.
Brown hair, tall guy.
Yeah, and then we get some backstory with the dad.
Yep, and even the monster story, they kind of like explain that.
Yeah, they're trying to incorporate it now.
Yeah. So
watching that did have a meaning, guys.
Yeah, the endings make sense now. One thing I thought...
Let's start with our theories about the connection between the stories and what's actually been going on. Okay. What I want to start with is the mom the snake lady? Or is the monster and the snake lady the same person?
I think no.
No, it's not. She might be the monster.
I think, yeah, she's definitely the monster, I think.
Yeah.
Because she wanted to make a new world. Mm-hmm. Or she got sucked in there to make a new world or something like that.
Yeah.
So, the story is like folk story.
And we find out a little more about the powers.
Oh, like what?
Their powers that they're given.
Oh, it has to do with
snakes.
The snakes.
Yeah. They're offsprings of the snake lady.
Is that what they are?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then
but there's one bad snake, is that right? Like the dream snake or whatever?
Just the queen.
Because it had a mind of her own or something like that?
Yeah. That's the queen, though, isn't it? Isn't that the snake lady?
No, it's part of her head.
Oh.
It's like a separate snake that they said has a mind of its own.
Because it had yeah.
And, so this all goes to like a folk story. I don't know if this is a real folk story.
In like Japan?
Yeah, I'm not too...
It's probably German or something, like Endura.
Yeah, maybe. And then the series Shafted before this had a lot of folk stuff in it too. Mm-hmm. And there was one about a snake too also, so it's kind of mimicking that. But I don't know if you guys know if this is a real story or not. Leave us a comment. Know. Yeah.
Tweet me.
I'm not too big up on my Japanese mythology.
I don't really hear much snake stuff.
No?
I hear like demons and like imps and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure. It could be. It could be straight from Japan.
Or they could have made it up because they like combine Medusa and Dream Snake and everything like that.
But just before I get on my tangents,
okay.
This is a lot of spoilers. Okay. So turn off if you don't want to hear them. The Dead. He's definitely the snake that has its mind of its own because he's possessed.
Yeah, he definitely looks possessed, and they say that it only happens when he's asleep.
So he's not aware of it. So he's still in this episode. You start to like him because he's real friendly with the kids. He's real fraternal, even with like the orphans and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, when they were playing superheroes.
He's a really nice like father, but at night he gets a little creepy. Like if you've ever seen Dexter's Laboratory, when he gets grumpy.
Yeah, night times are daddy time, or early morning time is dad's time.
So in this episode, we find out the mom was starting to research this folk story.
Yeah.
She started a little journal about it. She's trying to learn about this void, or this other world.
Yeah.
And that's probably why she disappeared. Or supposedly died. She's probably in that void.
Yeah, she got taken.
And
maybe that's where the dad got his powers?
Yeah.
Or possessed, at least?
When he was near death.
Yeah.
So Ano, if that's her name.
Yeah, if that's...
she finds this journal and she learns a little more about the mom.
Yeah. You know what I thought they would do more is have stories when they're like children. Mm-hmm. At least with, like, they didn't really do much with their powers when they were children.
Yeah.
I thought they would go longer with that, but they really didn't. So maybe we'll get more flashbacks, or maybe that's enough.
Do you think this is the last flashback episode, or do you think there's going to be more? Like, or like the next episode.
I want to say
they're getting back because at the end, the fox-looking dude.
Yeah.
This is a big spoiler, so turn off. Shows that the chick in the computer.
Yeah.
He shows her body.
Yeah, it's like supposedly, in a tank.
Because in this world, they have to substitute somebody's consciousness so they can take over the bodies. So that's how the snakes come into our world.
Right.
Because they possess bodies.
Yeah, they're trying to pull all the snakes into our world to do something. I don't know. Maybe they want to make a new world in our world.
Yeah. But they take bodies like husks, like her body, which we saw in a tank, and possess them.
So do you think they're all accidentally working for like the bad guy? Because there's a little suggestion that the fox guy doesn't like the main character.
Which main character? The dude?
The Shintaro guy?
I think that's just because he's jealous.
Yeah, but you don't think he's helping, like...
I think he has good intentions.
Okay.
I just think he's coming off as sinister, or kind of conniving. But I think it's really just jealousy over Ano, because he kind of suggests he had a crush on
her. Yeah.
And even when like she's like, "Oh, have you met my new friend?" He was kind of like this guy.
So next week we probably figure out what's up with Mary.
Yeah.
Because didn't he say like, do you know who the like mole or this? Maybe it was this dream snake even.
Yeah. I think he's talking about her.
Yeah.
Her body. That's why he showed her that.
Okay.
I think Mary is a little like
so,
I don't know. I think just Mary's kind of
shady. She's shady. Yeah, they're kind of foreshadowing that with like the endings and everything like that, where she had like dark wings or whatever like that.
She might turn or something like that. Do you think we'll see Shintaro in the next episode?
Yeah, I definitely think they're going back to the future. Yeah, and we'll figure out, because we know their plan now. Mm-hmm. So now...
Did you have any theories about like this whole story?
About where they go next?
No, just like the void and stuff. Like.
No, I think it's pretty straightforward right now. I don't know how they're going to explain how she actually got to this world. Maybe they'll try to explain it more scientifically, or maybe they'll just go full on magic. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think that they'll just kind of leave it a mystery.
Do you think they'll keep continuing with the little
monster story? Yeah, I think that's kind of their
thing.
Yeah, even the last episode just puts like a cap on it.
That'd be cool. I like it. It's weird.
Yeah, it's kind of in. So it comes from a book she was reading her, right?
Yeah, it started in a book.
That's the folktale they were reading.
Mm-hmm. But then it suggested that it was real.
Yeah, so we'll probably like get to the end chapter at the end or something like that. And
what happens to the monster and the snake?
Yeah. Like that. Okay. Well, anything else?
No, I think that's about it.
Okay. Well,
what was your favorite episode or show this week?
It's hard to beat Naruto. Just because it came back
with a big punch.
It was like a bang. Yeah. I don't know how they're gonna follow that up.
It's probably gonna be slow for a while.
Yeah. So Naruto probably was my favorite. Then probably Mekaku, and then Black Bullet.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah, I think Black Bullet's just in a kind of transitional area right now.
Okay. Because I would have said my favorite this week was probably Naruto, and Black Bullet, and then Mekaku.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, guys, thanks for listening to the Crunchy Review.
Crunch.
Find us, Select Your Player on Facebook. Twitter. We're part of that community.
Yeah.
Jared's on Twitter at Kon-Heads at Jared Ariano, is that it? And then we're on Tumblr, Select Your Player. We talk about anime and video games with everyone.
It's Jared Ariano at Kon-Heads. You had to reverse.
Oh, okay. Jared Ariano at Kon-Heads. His Twitter.
Tweet me up, bro.
Tweet us, because we want to hear from you.
Yeah.
And then subscribe to the channel so you can listen to us every week.
Mm-hmm.
And we promise to do it every week, because if you followed our podcast, we don't do that every week. Hopefully we're coming back, though.
Yeah.
We got a lot of Bleach to talk about and a lot of...
Somebody's catching up on Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Even though
believe it or not.
Even though he should be done, because like normal children.
Calling you out, Thomas. So, yeah, thanks for listening, and come back next week.
We'll see you then.